This last hour, I spoke with Republican Iowa Senator, member of the Senate General Aviation Caucus, and co-founder and co-chair of the Whistleblower Protection Caucus, Chuck Grassley. Here's that interview. Senator, thank you very much for joining me.
Well, it's always much appreciated that you want me on your program. Thank you.
Senator, tell me, what is going on with Boeing and whistleblowers, according to your investigation so far?
Well, we just started our investigation within the last few days, so I have no answer for that, but I can bring you up to date of why we're doing it and what we're trying to find out. Is that satisfactory?
That will do it, because we all fly on airplanes. And I noticed in the letter you wrote, it talks about Boeing receiving billions of U.S. tax dollar money, not to mention we all fly on Boeing aircraft. So, yes, that will do.
Okay. Well, the fact that they receive taxpayers' money is why every senator ought to be involved in how that money's spent. And just to give you a little background, I can give you a 10-year figure and then a 1-year figure. Maybe it's more than a 10-year figure. They got $376 billion between 2008 and now, and then the 2023, they received almost $24 billion. So protecting the taxpayers would be one reason for doing it. Protecting the traveling public, the passengers on Boeing airplanes, would be another one. And then a third reason would be because the FAA is supposed to be policing the manufacture and the safety of these planes. And I want to make sure the FAA is doing its job. So it's not only Boeing, it's the FAA that we're investigating as well.
Are you satisfied that Boeing, now they've sort of put their feet to the fire and you're demanding documents and the like and testimony, are you satisfied that they are being forthwith, that they're being candid with everything they know?
It's too early for us to know that. Too early. But here's the things that we do know. There have these accidents. A lot of people killed and then a lot of people hurt when the door goes off of one of their planes. So they got design faults that they ought to be correcting. We know that they've got the resources to do what they got, and they've had plenty of time to do it, and their manufacturing needs cleanup. And then we got the FAA not doing its job. The FAA can't get a pass. And I think Boeing has allowed these problems to occur, as well as and a well-heeled company like they are should be on top of all these things.
Not to mention the fact, and I very much appreciate you getting on this in the rest of the Senate, but not to mention the fact that, there's a lot of risk, and we're all very lucky, I think, that this has been a relatively safe period of flight. Frightening, but relatively safe. Senator, thank you very much for joining me, sir, and good luck with your investigation.